here on a Tiki tour in one of my favorite coastal towns in Georgia, Tybee Island. Plenty of character and a true coastal vibe. And I'm going to show you the top things to do here. Let's go. You know, it's actually quite rare to find a beach town that genuinely feels like a beach town, rather than a massive, commercialized city on the coast. But Tybee Island, in my strong opinion, really is an authentic beach town. A smaller, tight-knit community feel with tourists as well, but plenty of versatile things to do, a little bit of something for everyone. There it is, folks. The first place I recommend. One of the primary beaches of Tybee Island, North Beach. It's a pretty hot day. I can't wait until I go in a little bit later on. Here's the Atlantic. Looks like there's a lot of chairs and umbrellas that are already here. A lot of families here, a lot of people partying here as well. So a little bit of both. Not very secluded, but the North Beach region. It's not just the beach. Definitely walkable. See right across the North Beach bar and grill. But not only that, it's also right across the next few places I recommend. That is right there. One of the highlights of Tybee, the Tybee Island Lighthouse. Very historic. Built in 1736, but rebuilt multiple times. However, the current structure is from 1867, and the museum, it showcases Tybee Island's maritime history. The view up here is spectacular. It also offers guided tours and educational programs. It still operates as an active navigational aid for ships entering the Savannah River. And the lighthouse is also the oldest brick lighthouse in the state of Georgia that's still standing. So you buy a ticket at the ticket booth right next to the lighthouse. I also love how in this town, golf carts everywhere and murals are everywhere, but the murals kind of keep it that coastal feel. It kind of gives it an aesthetic that sets it apart from more commercialized beach destinations. And it's kind of funny. Where I'm staying at is right there, and the next place I recommend is right there. The Tybee Pier and Pavilion. What a beautifully large pavilion. First off, Pier's free, but the pavilion has restaurants on the sides. The picnic tables, you just want to have a nice picnic near the beach, not get all sandy. But many people here fish on this pier. Today the beach is really rough. But apparently this pier also hosts festivals, events, and occasional concerts. Beautiful views of the Atlantic. Open to the public year-round for walking and fishing. And when you're out on a pier, you can see everything. See that moon right there? But also the sunset on the other side. Sunrise also should be incredible here.
Tybee Island, one of the best places in America. The reason why I say that, it's small, it's beautiful, and there's always something going on. And it's not all the city lights, and it's also like pretty awesome. It's a great place to be. A lot of locals will talk trash about it. They'll try to say it's not as good as Hilton Head or Jekyll Island, but at the end of the day, it's still one of the best beaches. It's laid back, it's friendly, it's sweet.
That looks so cool. With Tybee Island water sports, a tiki torch rental, about an hour and a half ride, and you can see all sorts of things. This is a lot more fun than what I was expecting. I was expecting to be relaxed, but partially bored, but I'm not. It's relaxed and fun at the same time. It's also really good for both families, and I love some of the most random things that you see. We saw some dolphins, we saw that lighthouse, but also look at this.
There's a sea lure that if you get whooped on by a seabird, it's supposed to be good luck.
You're supposed to act when you.
That's crazy. What is this? Oh, look, there's dolphins.
Yeah. Yeah, they're over here getting free lunch. It's a tripping boat, and they get back. What they do is they separate what they can sell from what they can't sell. What they can't sell, they chunk overboard, and the dolphins and the birds get free lunch.
That is so cool. They're going crazy. They're going crazy. This is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. In like the top 50. Very low density development pattern. Both homes, inns, and shops rarely rise above 2 stories, which actually helps preserve the coastal breeze and views and a very good character to this overall city. So crazy. We're coming up on the next place that I recommend, Pulaski. And it also happens to be one of the coolest historic fortresses in the Southeast. Welcome to Fort Pulaski. This is a 5-sided brick fortress built between 1829 and 1847. It was designed with a precise pentagonal shape so defenders could cover every angle without blind spots. Constructed from millions of red bricks, it forms a thick, curved wall surrounded by a wide moat and accessed by a single drawbridge. Kind of like playing the video game Age of Empires. Never mind. But anyways, it was originally built to protect the port of Savannah and was considered one of the most sophisticated coastal defenses in the United States. But despite its strength, it saw a battle during the Civil War in 1862 when Union forces bombarded it with new rifled cannons from Tybee Island. The fight lasted about 30 hours, and the Confederates surrendered because the artillery shattered the brick walls, proving the fort could no longer be defended, especially by the newer cannons.
A lot of people come here to kind of figure out who they are and what they are. Just meeting people. Everyone here is super genuine. They care about how you're doing, especially the locals. The locals definitely, like, they want you to feel welcomed and feel comforted. They'll give you all of the back street kind of ways to do things that a lot of tourists don't know. And Tybee's super small, and I love, like, they try to keep it as historical as possible. So
It's a homey little beach town.
for sure, for sure.
Very-
It doesn't feel gentrified. It feels like it's kind of like frozen in place a little bit. And I think that's what a lot of people like about Tybee. And that's why a lot of people come here, especially like I've got a lot of people that have just moved here on a whim and they live on the beach and they love it.
Earlier, I filmed it with the drone. It is so much cooler seeing it up close. So when you take a ride out of Lazaretto Creek on the way back to Tybee Island downtown area, when you pass over this first bridge, on your left, you're gonna see Cockspur Island Lighthouse, and it is so cool. Look how cool, ancient, and historic this looks. It's right next to Fort Pulaski, but it's located on Cockspur Island at the mouth of the Savannah River. Accessible by boat tours, but it was built to help guide ships safely into the Savannah harbor. It's a smaller lighthouse, but historically significant for coastal navigation. And amazingly, it survived the Civil War and still visible from the water today. That original lighthouse was actually built around 1837, but the current one that you see, built in 1855. So Tybee is very unique because it's like a blend of a laid-back coastal town, but also a small town feel. The proximity to Savannah downtown, a massive city. That's cool. Savannah's not too far away though. So if you're in the mood for a big city, you can just drive over there. At the entrance of Fort Pulaski, there's an area where you can park at. So you could walk or bike the old Tybee Railroad. A lot of neat history here, but also very scenic as well. So this trail right here, this was the old railroad that connected Savannah to Tybee Island's beaches. So people from Savannah could go visit the beaches of Tybee Island, and it helped make Tybee Island a relatively popular destination. However, in the early 1900s, when that highway was, starting to get built and automobiles in general became a thing, that's when the railroad started declining and it was abandoned, I believe in the 1930s. But I love how they made a beautiful trail out of it. This is it's kind of like a hidden gem. It's a Sunday morning and barely anyone is on it at all. I will say though, the only bad part, right next to the highway, so pretty loud. If this video is helping you out plan a trip, please subscribe. Many videos like this. Almost every single town or city has a little downtown area. Here, technically, Tybrisa Street. Gonna check it out. I love strips like this. Right next to the coast, so you feel the coastal breeze, and very colorful. Gives it a lot of character. Some sort of store. Gonna try it.
TS Shoes. It's been here for I think 94 years, and it's just really rich in history. And they work hard here, and they try to make everyone happy. Our slogan's anything, or if you'll use it, we have it at Shoes. So.
And y'all have a ukulele right there?
Yeah.
So the architecture of the downtown area is kind of a southern coastal vernacular and historic island styles. Many of the homes and buildings have raised foundations, large porches, but if you're in the downtown area, you'll see a mix of whatever this is, but it's cool, kind of coastally, and this. Pretty historic looking. And throughout Butler Avenue and the downtown area, you're gonna see all sorts of examples of Victorian style homes, but also bungalow style cottages. And so if you're into that sightseeing stuff like that, or just the overall atmosphere of somewhere, it's a really unique, cool combination. In a historic looking home, they got an ice cream shop and a few other shops. I try to eat healthy, but Boardwalk Ice Cream does check all the boxes. They have some really good ice cream. Also, It's in a historic building, from what it seems, shaded right in the center of downtown. So, checks all the boxes to me. One of the cooler coastal shops in the area, Ernie's Oyster House, also made with the cool coastal plaster stove stuff. Do you like pizza on the go, right on the square, at night? Lighthouse Pizza. It's open during the nighttime as well. American beachwear. So in the little town, cute little town, everyone goes here for coffee and bagels. So I'm gonna get some coffee. The Surfing Goat. The main place for coffee in the morning time. Windrose Bar and Grill. And to be honest, a million other gift shops, like American Gift Shop. Oh, here we go. Arcade. Raw ingredients. This raw ingredients place looks really cool. No one's sitting outside because it's too hot, but I do the sauna, so I'll be fine. Whoa, that looks good. What is that?
It's a Georgia roll.
That's awesome.
Yes, sir. It's tempura shrimp, avocado, and spicy crab with the eel sauce drizzled all over the top. It's one of our best sellers.
Thank you so much.
Try us out.
Really, most of the time, life is good. Some of the best sushi, probably the best sushi I've ever had, I swear. The best sushi I've ever had. It's so good. I'm not saying this to be nice. It's the best sushi I've ever had. What I like about this place, not only the sushi, obviously, very laid back. You just order up there and they bring it out. So if you want something relatively quicker, you don't want to like sit down and take a long time. It's good. This is it. That was such a great surprise. Tybee Island, for some reason, it's known for biking. You can rent bikes here. I brought mine. So I'm gonna bike. And it's the next thing that I recommend doing. Biking Tybee. You know, biking on a beach town with the sea breeze, it's a way different feel than just biking somewhere without a sea breeze. It makes a huge difference. Beaches are labeled by street. This one's 18th Street. Why, yes, I can bike in here. Mountain bikes, you can do street, and you can do the beach. Pretty cool. It's like a drive-through. Pina colada.
So we put on, we of course make all of our mixes in the house and everything like that, but we don't add any liquor until we get the guests to film us and they tell us the liquor or premium spirit will want added. That way it's kid friendly in case they want like a virgin jackfruit or something like that.
Biking here was so much more enjoyable than I thought it would be. Across downtown is the other more popular beach in Tybee, is the one right next to the pier. So hot today. The beach and ocean is packed. Sea breeze feels good on these hot days. Gotta go. What I noticed so far, a lot of people bike, kids scooter, walk here. It seems like a very safe area. Seems like a lot of families are here, and it's pretty tight, close together. So it's not like a giant beach city. It's more like a smaller, tighter knit beach town. Check this out. That's the main downtown area right there. That's the beach right there. The perfect place to stay at. Where I'm staying at, Tybrisa at the Beach Resort. In my very strong view, prime location to stay at. It's a beach condo, not a typical hotel. Plenty of space and a full kitchen. You're literally steps from the sand right next to the pier and pavilion. So everything is right here. The ocean view, balconies are a very big highlight, of course. And when you're riding the beach, morning times, sunrise, very special. It ain't too strong, but roughly a shot in it. And the good thing about Tybee Island, you could bring your drinks anywhere. From what I heard, the beach, the pier.
Most beaches, they're not really, they're commercialized. But out here, like, I see a lot more nature. I like that.
Hit the bagel spot up. We got some good drinks, some good bagels too.
The Bloody Marys are really strong here.
Oh, they're terrible.
A lot of cute little homey shops. I love it. Everybody's really nice here.
You gotta go out to the
around.
beach. You gotta go to the beach out by the river and where you can see like the nice island with all the trees.
He's about to take us to a spot here in a minute.
Secret.
The next place I recommend, of course, free. It's called Back River Beach. And what's funny, it's a teeny tiny little beach, but also very secluded. Less developed area, beautiful scenery. In the distance, marshlands. There's some areas here where it's private property, like those docks and stuff like that, but you can see the sunset from this region. Some even say it's a larger boat access point near the northern island. Many people use it for that as well, because it provides easy access to both tidal creeks and open water. This is also a really good place to see wild dolphins. It's essentially where the ocean moves inland into the river. The breeze feels so good.
Friends and family, we're here on our 26th wedding anniversary, enjoying the island, the sun,
Love it.
the surf. Say it, baby.
I say love it.
Oh, we love it, yeah. The sun, the surf, the ambiance, the restaurants. Big shout out to Fanny's on the beach.
Yeah.
Big shout out to, what was the other one, baby?
Rock House.
Yeah, the Rock House, and one more, Stingray.
Yeah.
And we had some awesome cuisine, seafood, and we're just enjoying the beach, man. So this is awesome for us, man. We're sitting here enjoying the water, and we love it. And I don't know if we'll come back next year, but if the Lord will, we're coming back very, very soon, Tybee.
Have y'all seen the movie with Conor McGregor? This place kind of reminds me of it. It's not right on the coast, but the downtown is right there and the downtown's on the coast. Seafood Pier 16. Fried green tomatoes. Great appetizer, great atmosphere. Tybee Island has some pretty neat historical significance. It wasn't just always a tourist destination. It was originally used by the Native Americans, then later became a strategic site for the Civil War. No one was even in the parking area, but just in case you're interested in one of the more secluded beaches, that's an actual beach, not like a back river or anything like that. Then as you can see, mid-beach is a great choice for you. It's right in the middle of North and South Beach. Not only is it much less crowded, easily accessible. Really windy, starting to rain. I don't know if the camera can pick it up. The sun is setting right there. You can see it. It's really beautiful. Being at a beach can either be a big party or it could be very calming. That's a neat historic building, but anyways, geologically, Tybee is a standard coastal barrier island. It was formed by sand and sediment deposited by the Savannah River and Atlantic Ocean currents over thousands of years. A pretty cool combination between tidal creeks, salt marshes, dunes, and is consistently changing slowly throughout the years from storms and longshore drift. And so the sediments drifted onto these beaches, primarily quartz. Also part of the Lighthouse Museum. So it's in the same location, but it's across from the Lighthouse. It's Battery Garland, Fort Screven. This was a U.S. coastal defensive system designed to protect the entrance to the Savannah River. There's many different historic forts in the area. Pretty cool. It functioned as a reinforced concrete battery and magazine that stored large artillery shells and gunpowder for a 12-inch long-range cannon. Crazy that this fort remained active during both World Wars. I believe sometime after World War II, a little bit after, stopped using it as a fort, later became a museum. And right next to the battery, so many things in this small area, is the Tybee Island Marine Science Center. This is a tourist spot. Every day, they have something different going on. Today, they're gonna feed a sea turtle.
It is nesting season right now. So we will probably get even more nests, which is very exciting. We're having a great year all across Georgia and hoping for some really good, nice and high numbers of those nests.
They do all sorts of events and stuff like that over here. Over there, they're doing something else.
And the body of the crab, they will stick a needle in the center of its body and drain it of its blue blood.
Rather than a standard museum, this is a science center. This here is a high-power telescope that you can use, and you can see for miles. You can see all the way to Hilton Head as well. The next place I recommend, a more secluded part of the beach, but very scenic, South Beach. There are a few different beaches here. This one in particular is kind of unique because right there, it cuts into a river, into inland, and you can see barrier islands on the other side. It looks really cool. Also the rocks.
Got my little kids right here. Look, say hi.
Hi, I love my mom.
No, it's Tybee Island's awesome, man. This is our third time back. My wife actually lived here, and that's how I actually learned about this place, and it is awesome. Like, what's up, dude?
I love you.
You know, it really is kind of rare to find a very real feeling small town on the coast. Tybee is it. Tybee Island also has a decent nightlife. There's a few good places to check out. One of them on the main strip, I believe. Cockspur. They usually have live music. Karaoke every Friday and Saturday. Rock House right on the corner has karaoke. On the edge of downtown, this like little square area, I love it. So beachy, vibe towny, but on the edge, King Neptune's, one of the top places for the nightlife, kind of like a club-ish. Next door to there, Mickey's 1971 Bar and Grill. They have a really cool setup over there, and karaoke as well. right across Fort Pulaski. The next place that I recommend, which is Lazaretto Creek. Very, very windy day, but it's such a beautiful nature area. You can just stop by as you're driving on the highway, surrounded by marshland and mangroves. Offers kayaking and paddleboarding, especially if you're into a very unique nature getaway. It is home to numerous dolphin pods that can often be spotted from the shore. The marshland here definitely gives a very unique ecosystem that, if you're not used to it, very cool to check out. So this is the Lazaretto Creek boat ramp. That's what I typed into the GPS. That's a boat ramp, you know.
Well, let's see. The best time to come is daylight, catching sunrise. If you like peace and quiet, I'd be gone by lunchtime.
What I've enjoyed about it is every morning we get to see the dolphins, and it's a lot of dolphins, so I would recommend coming here.
Another successful build the dream trip. But if you're interested in one of the best cities in Georgia, it's not too far away from here, Savannah. See that video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a blessed day.